This is the new smart indoor bike that's supposedly built for serious cyclists, not just spin class casuals. I'm a cat to road and crit racer. I'm a tester a lot of gear on this channel. So let's see if Speediance VeloNix can actually hold up to that standard, starting from the moment it lands at your door. This one is pretty heavy, it's 48 kilos and up to 70 with a box. So if you live in a flat, plan ahead for how you're getting it through the door and up any stairs. I recommend having someone help you if you can. But the packaging itself is really impressive. Everything is foam protected and well organized. You've got the main frame, the handlebar unit, the screen assembly, the seat post, pedals and all your fixings. Tools are included, which is really a nice touch. You also have a mat inside, which is a nice discover. The instructions are clear. There's actually a step-by-step video on their website, but you can also use the manual included. It's pretty simple. I did it in 25 to 30 minutes by myself, and for a machine of this size is actually genuinely pretty good. And once it's built, it feels solid, no wobble, no flex. The full aluminum alloy frame with integrated die-cast construction is doing its job. Here we are, I just set it up and here it is. So a few things that strike the eye straight away. We have no flywheels, so less than 40 decibels, so it's going to be really silent, especially if you're living with close neighbors. This is perfect because it's not loud at all. We have two chargers, so it's very practical. One is at the back and one is at the front, which is actually where I plug my cable. So you can actually put it from the back or from the front, whatever is your the place where you live. You can also see the wheels over there. You can regulate the saddle, so you have the saddle height. For the saddle, for example, you can go forward or backward, and in this case I kept the original one, but I'll see, and after a while I'll see. You can also put your saddle if you want to personalize it a bit more, like I did with my pedals. I have my clip pedals, the Shimano SPDSL. Now we are going to the handlebar. We have the gears here, so plus and minus. Here we have a practical bit, so you have a little screw. Then I actually add something, so I'm gonna test it in the next video. You will see I probably put my phone or an iPad here. I also add, as you can see, a couple of fans that I connected behind the 21.5 touchscreen monitor. So this is another really good feature. I just use the USB of the screen to power my fans. So if you're a road rider, obviously you would like to have the saddle a bit higher, but then if you are a TT specialist or if you like to do Ironmans, you're also able to increase the level of your TT bar, so if you like to stay in the TT bar. But let's now jump on and see how's the feeling. So here I'm on the bike. You can see also there is this practical light, the first thing that you can see. And with this light, you have the different power. So Z2, Z3, Z4, Z5. You also have an idea, if you're too concentrated on the training, where your power is, which is really good. Practical, the plus and minus to change the gear. Then you have two different positions. You can go on the TT one, and you can see I'm quite high with the saddle because I like more the road bike, and this is more the position that I would assume because obviously I ride in the roads, and this is the position. Or also I can use the TT Classic, so you can change the gears like Shimano and SRAM. So there's not many changes. Those are really practical, so you have the same feeling like when you are racing or when you're riding outside basically. You can feel already from the noise, there's no noise at all, and I'm already pedaling. While you are in a smart trainer, usually it's much more noisy. But let's go now and check the menu. So let's go and see the menu, all what we have. So we start from the free ride, so that's the integrated one, so you can see the watts, heart rate. I don't have the heart rate monitor at the moment, it's all connected via Bluetooth. You can change the gear. You can see here on the right, you can change the gear and then the percentage. This one goes up to 30%, so you can also simulate the really steep climbs. And then here is just the classic. You also have how much power you have in your left and right foot, kilocalories consumed, and the classic other details. You have also the opportunity to watch your favorite shows. For example, if I click on Netflix, then I have the option to watch Netflix. You just log in with your account and then you can enter automatically and watch Netflix while you are training. Other option includes YouTube, Prime Video, Disney, HBO and Hulu, so you have a great selection of videos, and you can pick whatever you like the most, basically. Now I did pedal a bit, so you have a few data already, quite a lot of deep data of what you just done, so it's really detailed, even the free ride. Then we can go on indoor cycling, and then we have the classic indoor cycling pre-exercise. So you can start with a 100k prep, 4x4, pyramid exercise, cadence drills, threshold, so every type of training which is already inside there with different minutes, and then you can start using. So this is free and this is integrated in the machine. Another one is the scenic ride, so you can pick different places around the world. So let's go to North America. You can ride, for example, you have 13 kilometers in New York City, then here we're going to near San Francisco, with the Golden Gate, another very famous location, and you can also swipe and change, going really, Europe is plenty of them, from London to Austria, France, Italy. We are going back here. We're going to segments, and this is quite interesting because you can ride the full length of stage-inspired routes among the most famous one. So let's go, for example, let's click on stage 5. This is just a simulation, so you can analyze it before starting. You have the leaderboard, and then we can do start training here. And then here obviously is a bit more of a cartoony version, but then you can, the simulation is fully entirely based on the real stage. And then we can go speed. You can check the speed, the cadence. Obviously I'm not pushing now, I'm just showing you. So you have here also the left and right for the pedal. And again, while I'm talking, you can hear that it's very, very silent. So it's not noisy at all. You can see all the riders that did it before. So you have a reference on the other riders that did it before. So I'm gonna exit now. Quite a lot of feature. Here we're going on Swift. I click in, obviously pretty simple. We all know about Swift. Pretty interesting because there's nothing really much difference from the regular Swift, but the only difference of the classic Swift is that you have here the range of gears which you can change. So if you have the Swift ride, you have only one gear at the front, while here the simulation give you for the front 2, and then you have view 11 for the derailleur. About Swift I'm gonna show you in the future videos. And the last one, the last of the feature for the moment is in continuous update. You have the VeloNix 3D, which is a proprietary system, so it's similar to Swift. So very similar. You can do free ride. Also, you can personalize your rider. If we go on Tour of Europe, for example, we have actually the real stages of the Giro d'Italia in this case, so from Florence to Rimini. And then you have all, like we've seen before, the leaderboard of the people that tried it before. Let's give it a quick try. Here we go, you got a classic simulation. It's I would say is in between Swift and ROUVY. The graphics is actually better than Swift. On top right, you can see all the speed. Now obviously I'm quite low speed, let's increase a bit. And then the power, RPM, so like in every other platform to ride. So you can see all the brand and the Speediance. If we click like, you can also give the like. Yeah, here you raise your hands. It's quite nice. There's a feature that I would love to see in Swift as well. And then let's see what else. Saying hi to everyone. It's pretty nice, I think. Pretty cool. The graphics is also really nice. Let's change. Let's see what camera angle. So you get different camera angle here. Yeah, the graphic is not bad. Yeah, so if the gear changes quite rapidly. If I want to push a bit more, you can see increase the RPM, the speed, and basically everything. So first impression, the VeloNix is a really good piece of kit. It's not cheap and it doesn't feel cheap. The building materials are really good, and this one was just the first impression for today. On the next video, I'm going to talk about app compatibility, training session, and to see if the VeloNix holds up on a training and race prep session. In the meantime, if you need more information, I leave the link down in the description. If you have any question, make sure you leave it in the comment down below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel. I'll see you here for the next video. Ciao!